American property management has violated our human rights to dignity, to security, and to safety.
We're fixing American property management.
That's right.
So the public notice reads, to American property management, its principals and agents, you are hereby notified that your operations violate our rights to dignity and security in our homes and in our city. Violations include, but are not limited to, enforcing no-cause evictions, actions resulting in the involuntary displacement of our citizens, and valuing profit over people. You may remedy these violations of our human rights by stopping your price gouging at the expense of Portland tenants, by ceasing immediately the neglect of your unit's livability, and ceasing no-cause evictions, which allow landlords to discriminate and retaliate against tenants. If you fail to remedy these violations of our dignity and security immediately, we will take further action to ensure an eviction and discrimination-free 2016. Because as Dr. King said, we have a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. And then, of course, it is signed, sincerely, the people of Portland.
Oh, they are locking the doors.
We have now arrived at the offices of the Portland Business Alliance.
Yeah!
So, we have a public notice for the Portland Business Alliance. The clean and safe in all participating businesses. You have also violated our rights to dignity and life. Your violations include, but are not limited to, using public money for private security, controlling the use of public space, and removing and displacing people of color, the poor, and the homeless from our community.
Put it on their front door!
You may remedy these violations to our rights by stopping to police our public spaces, by cease commodifying our urban spaces, and working to ensure housing for all. And if you fail to remedy these violations, we will take further action to ensure a discrimination and sweep-free 2016.
Perpetuating the involuntary displacement by enforcing no-cause eviction. You may remedy these violations of our human rights by dismissing all evictions served without just cause.
That's right!
Ceasing all collaboration with ICE. Fight for an equitable legal system. If you fail to remedy these violations of our dignity and security immediately, we will take further action to ensure a discrimination and eviction-free 2016. responsibility to disobey unjust laws. Dr. King. Sincerely, the people of Portland.
All right, guys, when I ask you what do you want, you tell me housing security. When I ask you again, you tell me housing dignity. When I ask what it's going to take tenant power. Are you ready? What do you want?
Housing security!
What do you want?
Housing dignity!
What is it going to take?
Tenant power!
What do you want?
Housing security!
What do you want?
Housing dignity!
What is it going to take?
Tenant power!
Woo!
Portland police. Yes, public notice of a people's eviction. You are hereby notified that your operations violate our rights to dignity and security in our homes and on our streets. Violations include, but are not limited to, collaborating with ICE in the forcible deportation of our neighbors, disproportionate policing against our disadvantaged residents and communities of color. You may remedy these violations of our rights by protecting and serving all people. If you fail to remedy these violations of our dignity and security immediately, we will take further action to ensure a discrimination-free 2016. Sincerely, the people of Portland.
Whose streets are streets? 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 Whose streets
People of Portland! People of Portland! I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. This is how we get things done. I have a dream, and it is a dream that is shared with lots of people, and I can see that, and I love it.
Revolution.
This year, 2016, we will make a year of social justice in Portland. That is right. I want to thank all of our organizations that joined Portland Tenants United today to organize this joint action. Please join us, get involved, tap into the movement, and see how you can help the fight for housing justice in Portland. Thank you so much.